Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, being joined with Shakur Stevenson, where a lot of stuff went down the last few days here in Saudi Arabia. We thought you were fighting against Floyd Schofield. Now you have a new opponent, Shakur. But just overall, how'd you find out about the Floyd Schofield situation? He got pulled out of the fight, was seen in the hospital, but how'd you hear about it? When did you become aware of it?
Honestly, I had saw that he didn't show up to the what's the thing that we had last night?
The Grand Arrival.
Yeah, the Grand Arrival. He didn't show up there, and I didn't really understand why. But I had came back and I started like cutting a few pounds, and I had ended up running to his dad on the elevator. And when I seen him, I kind of pressed him out. And when I pressed him out, he was like, "Yeah, he's sick and this, that, and the third." And then he started telling me, yeah, but I told them, like, if you want a backup opponent, I mean, we find Shakur a backup opponent just in case we're not going to fight. And that kind of let me know, like, okay, he must not be fighting or something. So that's when I found out, for real. But then they called me probably like 2 hours later and let me know.
So how'd you react? How'd you feel? I know this has happened to you before, but this time so close to the fight here in Saudi on this big card. What was going on through your mind?
I can't be emotional and stuff about it just because of the fact that I already thought in my brain that this is what it was going to be. Like, I watched this kid demeanor. I seen him around fight week. Truthfully, when I was that age, I was a lot sharper, like mentally, and I was a way better fighter. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, there's no way like anybody in their right mind will allow him to fight me on fight night in 8-ounce gloves. And it just seemed like he was a unready kid. He wasn't ready. So,
yeah, you know, you did interviews before where you were saying like, hey, man, you know, you show up to the fight, but you're also stating too that you were scared that this was going to happen. It happened. Like, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My brain just worked differently. I'm kind of, I think in a certain way. I try to make sure, put myself in other people's shoes. And I feel like I just put myself in his shoes, and it just didn't make no sense for them to even come out here and accept this fight and make this fight happen. I didn't believe it.
Did you see the video of him in the hospital?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. I seen it. But, you know, when people in the hospital, when you cutting weight, you be dehydrated and all of that kind of stuff. And I feel as though he probably was a little dehydrated and, you know, he'll be okay.
So they mentioned on their socials, the dad, that he felt ill, that I don't know, he got poisoned or food poisoning. I don't know where he was going to that, if he was alluding that your team had something to do with it. But do you believe what they're saying about what happened, the reason why he's not going through with the fight anymore?
Here's the thing with that. When he first put out the poisoning thing, he said that Shakur massage therapist rubbed cream on us. I don't have a massage therapist down here, so how did my massage therapist rub any cream on you? So it's hard for me to believe somebody who's just constantly come up with something new every single day. Every day, oh, he did this, he did that. No other opponent that I have ever fought have ever complained about anything with me. I always been a clean boxer. I always do things the right way. So to hear all of these things is just like, it's clown stuff. So I try not to get involved in the circus.
So then let me ask you this. Why do you feel that they went through with all of this up to this point? Like, that's a lot of work to go and then do this like 2 days, 3 days before a fight.
Whether you believe it or not, I feel as though it's a lot of people out here that love clout. They love fame. They love everything that comes with it. And truthfully, I believe this was all a stunt. That's what I believe. Even when I seen him, he didn't look nowhere near his weight. Like, when I see people on fight week, it's like, okay, you look shredded down, like you sucked down something. He looked fully hydrated the entire fight week, way bigger than me. I'm like, okay, this don't really make that much sense. That's why when they say, oh, Shakur is too small, yeah, I was close to my weight, buddy.
So you switched on to a new opponent. Do you know anything about him? Like, does it change anything? Like, what are you expecting now?
Nah, I don't know too much about him. I watched one round and it's just it's go time. At the end of the day, it's like I put in all of this work in my training camp. Is we gonna stop the fight just because he doing what he doing, no, we gonna keep the show going, and whoever they offer, we gonna say yes.
I was surprised they found an opponent so quick, but I wanted to ask you, like, I know you were saying, like, hey, this might happen. Like, did you tell, like, anyone, like, hey, have someone on backup just in case?
I ain't tell anyone to have someone on backup, but I did tell Eddie and I told everybody around that make sure, like, y'all know this dude might pull out this fight. We might go put in all this work and he might pull out this fight. So I let everybody know for sure.
In your eyes, with the work that you put in camp, what was going to happen this Saturday if the fight did go ahead?
Belt. That was a little kid. I'm gonna, like, be honest with you. Like, I seen him fight his last fight. He was tired in that 12-round span. Like, you could tell every time he fight, it's always like a gas tank problem, or, you know, his father come up with these excuses. Well, I gave him candy, or he had sex. Bro, shut up. Everybody do the same thing, bro. We don't want to have that shit. It was gonna be belt. Like, it was a belt gonna be given out to that little kid. Wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready.
Does this disqualify in the future a fight with him because of what happened?
I mean, yeah. I mean, for right now, truthfully, how I'm feeling is like, do I want to participate in the circus, or do I want to be professional, make these big fights happen? Truthfully, I gave that little kid an opportunity of a lifetime just now. It's like a slap in the face. Nobody really wanted this fight to happen. Nobody wanted, Shakur versus Kid Austin. I didn't have nobody else to fight. I wanted to fight the big names. I didn't have nobody else to fight. This kid constantly calls me out every day on social media. Shakur. So what I did is, okay, you want to keep saying my name, stand on everything you say, come fight me. I gave you the opportunity. You was going to make a shit ton of money, but it's like a slap in the face when shit like this happen.
Now, looking on to the future, we thought you were going to get a fight with Cepeda. Eddie had told me that he felt maybe that fight would not happen also. How does the rest of the year look for you, in your opinion?
I'm just the boxer trying to make the fights happen. I don't know. It's out of my control. I was told with Cepeda, right? They told me he wasn't going to be able to fight until May. He won't be back until May. His hand is hurting. Now I see he got a fight set up with Teofimo in March. Truthfully, he's doing everything that he can to stay out of the ring with me. So if guys don't want to fight, it's like, what can I do? All I can do is show up. This is not the first time this has happened to me before. This happens to me a lot, basically. And even guys like Frank Martin. Frank Martin signs up and ghosts the whole fight. You know, he the ghost. So, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep getting ready, and hopefully we can make these big fights happen.
I guess in a way you could kind of take it as a compliment, right? Like, to how good you are.
Yeah, but like that get old. That get old. It's like it's the same old story, the same old thing. I just want to fight. Like, I'm the guy that wants to make the best fights happen. I want to showcase my talent. I want to show the world how good I am. The only way to show the world how good you is put these guys in front of you and win. Win. Show them that these guys can't beat you. And truthfully, like, it gets old and it gets annoying and just over and over the same thing.
Do you think that'll still be a problem as you move up in the weight classes, or do you think the other fighters at like 140 or even 147 would be more willing to have fights with you?
I don't know. I can't tell. Truthfully, I probably won't be at 140 for a minute, so I'm sitting comfortably at 135. This is my weight class, so I don't know. I can't tell you about them fighters, but I'm going to show up and I'm going to say yes. Just know I'm here to say yes. And it's proven. I don't know how many times I got to prove it to people, but, you know, people going to hate me just because I'm up here. So keep hating me. It's cool.
Someone who did show up last weekend was your friend Keyshawn Davis, who got a 135-pound title. Just want to get your reaction to his win and how he looked, and just overall, what'd you make of what he did?
I think Keyshawn the truth. I've been saying this since I want to say I was like 15 or something, and I sparred Keyshawn, and he probably was like 13. And I've been saying it since then. I said that's gonna be a special fighter. He gonna be one of them ones. And it was a lot of people that didn't even believe in Keyshawn. They didn't believe that Keyshawn was going to be where Keyshawn is at now. I saw the vision. When I saw the vision, it was like, okay, let me, you feel me? Like, just help you out. And I kind of had Keyshawn with me. And honestly, as the years gone, Keyshawn kind of helped me grow too. Like, it was like, I helped him grow, then he'll help me grow as he got better. So I appreciate him, and we brothers for life.
Who do you think he should get in the mix with now at this division at 135?
Any and everybody. Keyshawn's ready for any and every fighter at the 135-pound division. You don't need training wheels for somebody with that much talent.
Is it something that we could see, like, both you and him rule on the 135 division? I know you guys are close friends. I know you guys don't really want to fight each other, but, like, rule that division together?
Nah, I don't see it that way because I know that Keyshawn is bigger than me. So I think Keyshawn going to be at 140 soon, and he's going to be the guy that's touching the 47s, and I'm the guy that's probably chilling at 35 and just taking over that section of it. So, yeah.
So who out there, the obvious guy is Gervonta, but, we don't know if that fight can even happen given, the politics of the sport. Is there anyone else that you look at and you think, I want to challenge myself against that guy because I think his skills could be a little closer to mine, or would bring something like extra out of me?
I should probably retire until I could find a...
Well, you retired once already.
I should probably really retire until I find the right challenge, huh? That's what I should do, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
If I can't get the big names, it's like, what are you doing? You just fighting to be fighting at this point. Nah. I like making money though. So I'm in the money making business. So whoever want to fight, let's fight.
Yeah. I saw you on Twitter with Teo explaining. I don't know, Keyshawn, the dad. What happened there?
Man, I ain't gonna keep telling the story. I mean, Keyshawn.
That was the first time I ever heard it. By the way, I don't know.
Cause I don't want to paint an image. I think Keyshawn is like a really good kid. Like, I ain't gonna say kid, but he's a good person. Yes. So him being, he have a good heart. So I don't want the story to make it look like Keyshawn meant bad. Teo took it somewhere in that story where it's like he didn't have to take it. I want to say Teo he did something dirty in the ring. And then Keyshawn responded and did something dirty back, which fighters do. Yeah. When he did that, his father jumped in the ring. When his father jumped in the ring, Cade jumped in the ring too. And they kind of was getting in the, I don't even know what you even call that, whatever they had going on. But Keyshawn kind of punched them, but it was a heated moment at the time. And when Keyshawn did it, I think Teo, from my point of view, I felt like it was time for Teo to do something. Do something at that point in time. Somebody just punched your dad, he fell. Do something, bro. What you want, bro? You can't go out there and let nobody punch in your pops like that, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy now that you say it out. Like, a crazy situation. I know a lot of crazy stuff happens in the gym, but it seems like something really boiled over there.
And the thing is too, I wouldn't even say these type of things to somebody like Teo, but he just constantly got something to say to me, bro, get off my, plain and simple, bro. Get off, bro. Go about your business, bro. If you want to fight me, we can fight. If it ain't that, what are you talking about me for? Why you always got my name in your mouth, bro? And then you, all this racist shit, you not even racist, bro. Stop doing that shit for media, bro. You on some straight goofy shit.
Yeah. A lot of people have brought that up, too, and think if it was, a way to garner some sort of attention, towards him.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I think the bananas and everything they keep doing is like a troll. It's something the internet is attaching themselves to and is making his name more relevant. So he's going with it, but he don't realize that is some goofy ass shit.
Does that disqualify him for a future fight, because of all that stuff?
Everybody's saying they wouldn't fight him, but shit, I'll fight his ass. Yeah. I don't mind. I'll whoop his ass.
Shakur, on an ending note, this 2025, when the year started, I know people always assess the goals they want to have and the accomplishments they want to do. Did you do any of that sort of planning when it became January 1st, or you just kind of a guy that you go with the flow?
I used to be doing that though. I used to kind of set a lot of goals, and honestly, like with the past year that I've been having, it's kind of like just go with it. Just go with the flow and live in the moment. Try not to think too much far in the future. Try not to think in the past. Live in the moment and enjoy yourself. Have fun while you're doing it, because we're not going to be doing this forever. It's going to be a time where it's time to put this stuff up. And 9 times out of 10, how much I love boxing, I'm going to miss it.
All right. Shakur, man, appreciate the time as always. Thank you so much. Look forward to your performance this Saturday. You want to leave a message, last message to the fans?
Saturday, we going to work. We're going to work. We're going to work.
Shakur Stevenson, Marcos Viegas here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for Fight Up TV.